Just at the park. My son had a doctor's appointment, so I'm at the park right now. Nature. The weather's been kind of crazy. Hot and then raining and then hot again, so not too many kids out. It's probably going to rain again in the next 20 minutes or so. Who knows? I don't know. There we go. Nature is nice. I always love coming to the park, and one of my favorite things is definitely seeing men. When men come and they bring their kids to the park, it is so hilarious to me, but it's also just such a beautiful sight. I love seeing men with their kids at the park. Whoever's on the live, I appreciate you being here. Anyways, I want to send a shout out to my girl, Ms. Sweets Talk. I had started to do my hair yesterday and it turned out raggedy, but it's better than nothing, right? So I think I did like 4 twists and I was ready to give up because it didn't look like what I wanted it to look like. And she got on the live, and by that time I already sat on my bed and was just like, screw it, you know. And I was saying, yeah, I'm trying to do these twists or whatever while she was on her live, and she was like, don't stop, just keep going, just don't, you got it. And literally just those few words of motivation was enough for me to get back up, go to the bathroom, and try again. And so I'm listening to her live. I'm cracking my ass up because it's her and her dog Princess, and she's on this Walmart run at 10 o'clock at night, mind you. Well, it's probably 9 o'clock there in Milwaukee. But anyways, it's late, and so I wanted to make sure that she, you know what I'm saying, her and Princess got home safe. So I'm like, let me just watch this heifer while she out doing her shenanigans, and let me just try and, you know, knock it out. So I think being able to focus and watch something else while doing my hair kind of helped me do the process. Like even when I'm driving and I'm doing videos, it's easier for me to just say what comes to my mind because I'm driving, and I guess that other distraction kind of helps. So anyway, shout out to Miss Sweet Talks. I appreciate her. I also want to send a big shout out to Alonzo Dunn. He sent me the most heartwarming comment in one of my videos, and that shit literally made me tear up. Like, Alonzo, don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that, okay? Because I don't like to cry, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm tough. I'm a strong black woman, right? Just kidding. I've left that trope a couple years ago. I said, listen, I'm not strong, okay? I'm not. I'm weak just like everybody else. I got feelings. I got emotions. And, you know, it's not healthy to be strong all the time, to hold everything in and just like push through. Sometimes you gotta give in, and more importantly, you gotta ask for help, you know, which is something I'm learning to do more often. It is hard and challenging because for me, most of my life, the answers have always been no, you know, so I've always had to ask multiple times or seek other resources to get what it is that I need. But that's just God's will, you know. I've learned also that everything that's worth having is not easily gained. You literally have to work hard for everything that is worth having, you know, and that goes for mental, emotional, stability, physical, everything that you need and desire that is worth having in your life. You know, it just doesn't come easy. And I think a lot of people give up that way because we live in this entitled generation where everything is just fast now, you know. When I was stationed in Germany, that's one thing I really noticed. And I think I was, what, 20, was I even 30 yet? Yeah, oh yeah, I was 30 something, maybe like 32. You know, and I've been used to getting everything that I want easy, especially here in America. You know, fast food, you go to an AT&T shop to get your phone turned on, it's turned on right away. When you go overseas, it is absolutely not like that. Hey, Felix. Is it Zyrek? Felix Zarek. Hi, nice glasses. Thank you. Yo, this little 12-year-old boy just complimenting me on my glasses at the park. He was like, I like your glasses. He just said it so matter-of-factly. You're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, when I moved to Germany, oh my God, everything moves slow and they don't give up. Like, you could get on the phone and be like, I need my internet turned on. And they're like, yep, we'll get to it. You know, and I learned quickly too that they don't tolerate the American attitude. You know, growing up, I was always taught that if you get bad service or if you need something right away and whoever you are being a consumer of does not do what you want them to do when you want them to do it, all you got to do is raise your voice a little bit or threaten or anything like that. Does not work overseas, especially in Germany. Then people don't. I yelled at the T-Mobile people. It was called T-Mobile Mullicum or something like that, this long German name. It was funny. Thanks for calling T-Mobile Telecom. Da, da, da. And so they were taking forever, and I was like, yo, I need my service. Da, da, da. That lady was like, I think she hung up on me the first time, and then the second time, she was just like, this will not be tolerated. Do you want service or no? I won't send anybody out, you know. And I was like, oh, I met the right one this time, you know. So I learned at that point that, you know, you can't get everything done being harsh. That really taught me a lot of patience dealing with other cultures and seeing how they move. And time is not a big thing to them at all. You know, I think they value their time more than anything, which is something I'm learning to do as I go on. But yeah, never give up on your dreams. Never give up on what it is that you set your mind to. Frank Brown did a video. I posted it on my community tab. This brother has been through a lot in his life, and he's decided that he's not giving up. And I have so much respect for a man that realizes that there are things that have to be done. It may not be easy, but he said, I'm not giving up. He said he knows that God put him on this planet for something, and he's not giving up, and I respect him. You know, he's had multiple jobs and things like that. He said, I'm moving to Tampa, and that man literally left and went to Tampa. He didn't just say it, he did it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a big difference in talking about it than being about it, and that's what I'm all about. I usually try to keep things to myself until I'm actually in motion of doing something. Then I may speak about it, but I don't like talking about stuff that I know I'm not going to do until I'm actually in motion of doing it. Because oftentimes it can get derailed just by mentioning something out loud. You know what I'm saying? It's like the universe takes it and can twist it and throw all kind of wrenches in your plan. And next thing you know, you're not doing what the hell you said you were going to do. So keep things to yourself until you actually are in that frame to actually get it done, you know? The main thing I want to talk about today, though, on this video was about street interviews. There's a couple people that I watch on YouTube. Now, first of all, let me just preface this by saying, when I do my videos, I'm usually speaking about one or two people. I'm usually speaking to one or two people. And I hope that these people, that this video usually reaches them. Can you dance? No, I used to. Listen, when I was a kid, I used to get down with the get down, okay? I used to win all the contests at the Boys and Girls Club. And you know how your parents back in the day, they would, you know, have you dance for your aunties and them when they come over and be partying and stuff like that. Yeah, I used to get down. I always got me $1 for dancing, you know, but then I got older. And for some reason, I lost it. Like, I don't know what happened. I lost my rhythm. But RZ Plays. You retracted your message? Okay. Anyways, street interviews. So anyways, street interviews. Oh, back. See, you distracted me with that question that you took away. When I do my videos and I'm addressing a particular person, I don't really care who sees the video. It doesn't bother me if a lot of people don't watch the video. Even if people don't watch the video all the way through, it's all good. It doesn't bother me. My wish usually is just that whoever I am referring to sees that video. And even if it's just one person, then I'm satisfied, you know. But you're only 10, then get up out of here. I'll put the age restriction on there. You must logged into your mama's account, your daddy's account. Do something fun on here. What do you want me to do that's fun? You got to tell me what you want me to do, and then I'll see. Depends on what it is. Now, I'm not about to be doing a handstand. I'm not about to do a backflip because I can't do any of that. I cannot touch the tip of my nose with my tongue. My son can do that, though. And if he walks over here, I'll have him do it for you, okay? But let me get back to my topic, all right? RZ Plays. So anyways, street interviews. There are a lot of people out here now capitalizing and exploiting homeless people, drug addicts, people with mental health issues. And the videos that I watch, these people are based in the South, Houston, Texas, or in the Midwest, or the Carolinas and things like that. Two specific ones. I know a lot of people watch Atlanta street interviews with Marcus, who turned out to be a creep, so I don't watch his anymore. But these interviewers, they are paying these people $20, $40 to do these interviews, and these people are literally making thousands of dollars off of exploiting these people's pain. Now, I do understand that sometimes these people just need somebody to talk to, and sometimes these people do need to get a lot of what they're saying off their chest, you know? And I think it's good, and I think it can be therapeutic for them, you know? But at the same time, I feel like these people should be compensated. Thanks, RZ Plays. I appreciate you. I believe that these interviewees should be rightfully compensated. Now, I'm not saying that they should be given, you know, hundreds of dollars every time they do a video with them, but I think they should at least pay for one night stay in a hotel. You know, that's my thoughts. And you can always say, oh, well, maybe you should get out there and interview them and give them the money, or maybe you should cash up. Listen, I've cash apped a couple of people that I've watched their videos, and if they put the cash app up there, I might send $20 or whatever. But then you know what happens? Those people will start sending cash app requests. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. Like, don't ask me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I give it to you, it's because I give it to you, and I want to look out for that moment. But no, don't be sending me no requests. You know what I'm saying? Like, that will turn me all the way off, right? But that's not my shtick, is to go out and interview people. I do like doing interviews on my video, on my channel, but going up to random people, nah. You just never know. Like, people are crazy, and I think that job for street interviewers is best suited for males that have the capacity to, you know what I'm saying, knock a motherfucker out if they want to act stupid. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm not carrying a gun just so I can have a conversation with somebody on the streets. But I do like having random. When I lived in LA County before I joined the military, I used to go to Venice Beach and talk to the homeless people, and you would be surprised at how intelligent these people are. Sometimes one wrong move in life, or just one mishap, and you can lose your whole livelihood just like that. One guy I met, I cannot remember his name. I was 20 at the time, but he was a doctor. I think like a doctor of philosophy or something like that. Black dude with dreads, and he spoke so eloquently, and maybe I gave him the impression that I didn't believe that he was a doctor, so he showed me a journal of all of his poetry and stuff like that, and I was just like, whoa, you are really intelligent, dude. And I never forgot about that guy. I said a prayer for him and stuff like that, but you just never know. So anyways, you know, these street interviewers, I understand you have to give them just enough for them to get their next hit, right? I think they give them $40 is like the going rate. You do a 10-15 minute video with these people, get into their business, get into their lives, see what drama they got going on, and you're gonna get 10, 20, 30,000 people watching the video, depending on how popular you are. But that AdSense adds up, and to give them that $40, just enough for them to go and get that next rock, to me is kind of demonic. because you know what they're going to do with that money. Like, let's just be honest. But we can't control what other people do with money once you give it to them, right? We have no control over that. If you see a panhandler and you give a panhandler some money, we have no control over what they're going to do with that money, you know, as long as you know that your heart was in the right place. But when you consistently are interviewing people that have a known addiction and you know for a fact that that money you're giving them is going to that, I think there's a problem with that. My other issue is the fact that you only give them enough to get high for that moment. I don't know how long a rock high lasts, but you know, you're giving them enough to get high for that day. And so I don't think that's something I could just get behind. You know, if you give them too much, then they might OD. You know, so maybe that's one of the reasons why they only give them enough. But for me, these street interviewers, I feel like they're kind of like corporate America and all of these big conglomerates that will pay the workers just enough to keep them there, just enough to keep them coming back working for that day. They're not going to give you enough so that you can really start a new life and start your own business. They're going to give you just enough for you to survive day to day. And that's how I see these street interviewers. You know, one of the street interviewers, I put a comment on because one of his addicts said, "Hey man, I want $100. I want $100. You bought this new car. I want $100." Like, dude literally just bought a new Mustang. You know what I'm saying? And then got the nerve to tell him, "Don't be standing by my car. They helped you get that car, literally. This is not made up. The money he's made from YouTube." So I made a comment. In the comment section, I said something like, "Oh," I said, I think your interviewee is knows what the Google AdSense is adding up to, and he's knowing that that $40 you're giving him doesn't equate to what you're making off of his likeness, you know." So what you think the street interviewer came back and said? Because he don't respond to nobody's comments ever, because people hate on him so much. But he responded to mine, and he said, "Yeah, you don't be out here trying to something to the effect of being a hater, right?" And so I say, "You're right. Maybe I'm hating." He might be right. Maybe I was just being a hater. But I think that it's important for the interviewees to know how much money is being made off of their personal information. Oh my God, Miss Sweets Talk, what it do? I finished it, girl. It's not what I wanted, but it'll last for a week until everything starts unraveling on its own. I was giving you your props when I first came on, because you know, just those couple of words, I was already in the bed, not laid down, but I was sitting on top of the bed when I had done like 4 little twists, and I was like, "F this, man." And then you was like, "No, don't stop, keep going." I was like, "All right, let me get up and just try." But so yeah. But right now I'm just talking about them street. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Let's go. It's cute. Yeah, I mean, if I took it down, you'd be like, "Whoa!" And trust me, I don't know what the back look like. I don't need to know what the back look like, okay? Because I'm not back there. So I'm just gonna pretend like this is okay, and I'm gonna pretend like the back is as decent as the front, and I'm gonna just let it go. That ain't none of my business what's going on back there. I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm talking about these street interviewers. I know you've talked about Marcus before, and I was just talking about how they really are capitalizing off of the pain and trauma and addictions of some of these people on the streets, and how they're making thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of money off of these interviewees. And I feel like giving them $40 per interview is not sufficient. I think they should at least give them enough for a room for the night, you know, rather than just that little $40, just enough for them to get high, you know. And they know what they're doing when they give them that $40. They go and buy a rock with it, you know. And we can't control what other people do with it, but I think as long as the person that gives the donation, as long as their heart is in the right place, when they give that donation, then that's all that matters. Sorry, I'm looking at my son because he was just talking to some white man, and I'm like, "Why are you talking to my son?" But my son be striking up conversations with just random people, and he'll only strike up conversations with adults, and they'll be sitting there having a deep ass conversation talking about science and whatnot. Definitely profit off of the pain and suffering of others, especially the homeless and these addicts, and people with mental health. A lot of them got mental health issues, and a lot of them have addictions. You know, one particular YouTuber that I watch, he's got like a clan, right? He's got a clan of people that he interviews, and they're all friends, and they all run in these circles. And what he does is he instigates a lot of the drama that happens between these people. He'll go to one's house, right? And he'll be talking shit about the other one to that one. And then that person will be like, well, yeah, this person did this to me last time. I was like, oh, really, really? So then what he'll do is he'll go back to that person and be like, such as I said, you did this. You know, and I'm like, yo, I don't know how helpful that is. You know what I'm saying? Leave my god nephew alone. Oh, I got my eyes on him. I always put my son in bright clothes, especially when we're going to be in public, so I can pinpoint him real quick. But it looks cool. I could dash. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a scholarship for track like you did, but when it comes to my baby, listen, the donation should go directly to the person. Yeah, so when I'm talking about the donations, I'm talking about like what the interviewer gives the interviewee, what they give those people that they interview, and it's usually like $20 or $40, which is just enough for them to get high. It's not enough to put them in housing for the night. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that bothers me, especially when I know you're buying new cars off of the drama between all of these crackheads, you know? But at the end of the day, these addicts and these crackheads and these interviewees, they have a choice too, right? We got to put the accountability on them as well. They know what they're doing when they get in front of these cameras, spilling all the tea about their lives, you know? Marcus only gives them $10. Are you kidding me? $10? You can't even get a whole supersized McDonald's meal on $10. Wow. At least Ghost gives him $40. The guy that I watch, Real Right and Uncut, Real Right, Real Tight, something like that, he gives him at least $40. Wow, I can't believe he only gives him 10. That's shady. Listen, God is coming back. A lot of people don't believe in God, and a lot of people don't believe in Jesus Christ. And I can respect people's opinions and views based on their lives and the things that they've encountered. Most people that I know who don't believe in God have been through something really, really tragic, and they've lost all faith, or somebody in the church hurt them severely, so much so that they turned away from God. And but I'm here to tell you that he does exist, and he is real. And if you don't get your stuff together, he's coming back, and you will be one of the first people left behind. And to exploit people like that and make so much money, and to only give them $10 is treacherous. I do appreciate that Marcus, because when I used to watch him, he at least will put their Cash App up. And I know sometimes, a couple times I had donated to a couple people on there. But like I was saying before, like, I donate, but when they start sending Cash App requests out of the blue a couple days later, don't do that. Don't do that. So, Struggling and Surviving, yeah, buddy. That's my boy. Hey, you guys make sure you check out his channel, Struggling and Surviving, and Miss Sweets Talk. Both go live pretty much every day. I appreciate them. They're funny. They're entertaining. They're informative. I learned so much just from Struggling and Surviving. And Miss Sweets Talks, she be breaking it down, the real. So everybody check them out when you get a chance. Yeah, girl, Cash App request, like, and when I used to watch Kendra G too, like whenever she would give a Cash App, and I felt it in my heart too to give money. Yeah, a couple, I've had probably like maybe 3 people that I've given money to, just watching them online send me Cash App requests, and I was like, just turn me all the way off. But yeah, people don't believe in God, and I don't think that people fear God. That's the problem. They don't fear him. And when you have no fear of the Lord, when you have no fear of not knowing that there is a hell when you leave here, you're liable to do anything. You're liable to take advantage of people. And God will take you up on out of here. Like Marcus, his time is going to be short-lived. I'm not saying his time is going to be short-lived on this planet, but something is going to happen to him where he's going to lose the ability to take advantage of people like that on the streets. I feel like his time is short. I feel like a lot of people's times is really, really short. And not just big people like Puffy and them. I'm talking about people that are doing just okay in regular life, but they are using their capabilities, like being able to interview and talk to people and get people to warm up to you. When you use that for evil rather than good, God is not pleased at all. You know, God's not pleased at all. And these addicts, they gonna do what they gotta do. These homeless people, they gonna do what they gotta do. They don't care if it's $10, $40. They gonna go come on here and they gonna tell all their business, embarrass the children that they have. I feel bad for anybody. Man, listen, my mom and dad were addicts when I was a kid, and but they were functioning addicts, right? My mom and dad got high, but they also both worked 2 jobs each, right? My dad worked at Sanyo, and my mom, and then he worked on cars and stuff like that. And then my mom, she worked at the shipyard, and she did something else. And she was in school. So they were productive, functioning addicts, you know, until they weren't, you know, and then they got clean and then whatever. But when my mom wasn't working and she was just out there, when I was a teen, I can only imagine the things that she probably went through and seen and did herself. And if one of these street interviewers came along, I just thank God that I was not around, that social media wasn't around when I was a kid. BRB. Okay, appreciate you. Rumor has it Marcus may have that incurable. Oh, no. You talking about the package? Like R. Kelly was talking about in that video? Trapped in that closet. And then by the end of the video, they talking about the package? Whoa, allegedly, huh? That's tough. And that's the type of stuff that happens. God will eventually remove his hands out of it. Once you have that reprobate mind and you just continue to do over and over again the same thing without remorse, without repentance, without changing, he takes his hands up off and he lets you do you. Eventually you'll come back, God willing. But if you don't, listen, he will allow tragedy to strike. Ooh, that's sad if that's true. My God. And that's the type of stuff that happens when you do wrong. My mom would get drunk and tell all of our business. Like, Mom, I can see that. That is too funny. Yep, loose lips sink ships, but yeah. So I can only, like, listen, my mom wasn't a very talkative kind of person, and my mom always had few friends. My mom wasn't one of those type of moms that would be on the phone, yeah girl, da, da, da. Like, she was never like that. And I think that's why I'm not a big phone person. Like, people will call me back to back, I'm not answering. I just talked to you like yesterday for 20 minutes. That's enough, right? So I've never been like that person to sit on the phone and gossip and talk and run my mouth or anything like that. Even when I was a drunk, you know what I'm saying? I had like 1 or 2 friends that I would FaceTime and we would talk, you know, for hours, but then that would be it. And then we wouldn't talk for like a week or so. But yeah, I could only imagine what my mom would be saying or doing out there if a Marcus or any of these street interviewers came along. I'd be feeling bad for like these people, because a lot of them have kids. You know, they have children out there, and I'm sure they're on social media, and somebody know they mama and daddy. I seen your mama on the YouTube, scratching and sniffling. Nah, I praise God every day that, you know what I'm saying, my addictions didn't lead me down that path, because it could happen to anybody. Does the interviewer conduct updates of the prior interviewees? Yes. Okay, so the one that I'm talking about in particular, yes. because he's got this clan of people that he interviews, right? And they be introducing him to new people, and then they bring those people around, and then he adds to it or whatever. So he has his stable crew and then every once in a while he'll interview somebody new. But yeah, if he's talking to one person and something happens or whatever, he'll come back and follow up. I mean, he's interviewing these people daily. That's why he's able to make so much money. He just bought a new Mustang, child. I'm talking about, he's on it, you know? So when I wake up in the morning and I get on YouTube and I go to that account and I'm looking, I'm like, whoa. He's already, like, one of his YouTubers that was a big money maker for him, Jessica, she overdosed and died. So what did he do? Of course, he took advantage of that moment and he went around to all of the other crackheads that know her to get their view on it. And one of them was so funny because she come out talking mess or whatever, and she said, oh, you got the camera on me? Automatic tears. It was like, and scene. And she started crying about the girl, and it's like, come on now, let's keep it real. Look at my, oh, you have a rabbit. Oh, look at this, guys. Say hi, Bishop. Look at, he's got a rabbit. What's his, is it a girl or a boy, do you know?
Boy.
Is a boy, what's the name, what's the rabbit's name? Lolo.
Oh, yeah.
Lulu. Lulu.
It's not just a rabbit. It's a rabbit/football.
Rabbit/foot. No, we don't. We don't throw rabbits, okay?
And wrestler.
And a wrestler.
That's because I did this.
Oh my God! Be careful with the rabbit. Look
Yeah,
at Lulu.
I hold it protected.
Yeah. How long have you had the rabbit?
6 years.
6 years. Wow. Does it have any kids or
No,
it's oh just so it's just the one rabbit.
Goodness.
Where did you
Get another lady monkey. I mean, not a monkey. I mean a bunny. I have a monkey too.
you have a monkey? No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
For real?
Are
Okay.
you streaming
I'm not
this?
allowed to have it, so I just hide it.
You're
You
streaming-
hide a monkey in your. Where do you hide it in the house?
Basement.
No, you don't. I'm telling your mama, where's she at?
I'm by myself.
So where did you get Lulu from? I want to get my son a pet, but I don't. Huh?
I got it for free from my friend.
For free from your friend?
Yeah.
Are they low maintenance? Are they easy to take care of? You said no.
That second one. Nope. It's not easy at all to clean.
Why is he shaking like that? Is that normal?
Yeah, it's normal.
Oh, okay.
It's just because it's hearing that squeaking sound.
Oh.
I hear that.
So he gets a
Wow.
little scared. Oh, what do you feed it?
Grass and regular food and water and strawberries. They can have strawberries.
They can have strawberries. Oh wow! So you've had Lulu. How long do they last? Move, Bishop. I want to see the rabbit.
They usually last 12 years.
Oh, okay. And you've had Lulu for 6. Oh, how sweet. I like it. I like it. Yeah, carrying it like a baby.
Sometimes I'll put it on my back and then put the arms like this.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't do that no more because then last time she fell like this.
Oh no! You got to be careful. Y'all got to be careful. All right, go play, Bishop.
Yeah, she getting scared. I got to.
Okay. See you later. Thanks for sharing Lulu with us. You scared? You scared this bunny?
No,
Mm.
didn't do anything.
I don't know. I can't even say that out loud, Miss Sweets. I'm on live.
Wow.
Go finish playing, son.
No.
Please. I want to finish this live, but I ain't gonna be on here long. What up, Sean?
Oh, I
Appreciate
want a
you.
puppy.
How do I make you a moderator on here, Sweets? I
I
don't
wanna-
even know what to do.
I want a puppy.
You want a puppy? Dang it. He saw the comment, Sweets. Thanks.
I also want a rabbit. I also want a rabbit
You want a rabbit and a puppy?
or a bunny.
That's just a lot of work.
So I
Because
can
then
do
here's the thing, like when we go on, well, I guess if we go on road trips, we can take the dog with us, right?
yeah, to
We just got to
protect
make
the
sure
bunny.
that we get a, thank you.
The dog
Thanks,
to
sweet.
protect the bunny.
The dog, the dog might eat the bunny.
Hi. Hi, MS Sweets Talk.
Ms. Sweets Talk. Ms. Sweets Talk. Start with the rabbit, low
Hi.
maintenance.
How do you know it's...
You heard the little boy. He said Lulu is a headache. What I'm going to do with that? I can't leave a rabbit for 2 weeks if I take a trip to Africa.
He's the
Or
only...
me and you go to Japan. Who going to watch the rabbit?
The dog.
The dog. Okay.
Have you ever heard of a shepherd dog? They take care of
Shepherd?
sheep A rabbit
Yeah.
is 10 times easy.
But it's not like in the cartoons, okay? Them cartoon dogs, they clever. They be doing all kind of stuff that humans do. Real dogs ain't. They smart, but you know. All right, go finish, because I gotta finish up my live. Puppies are worse. See, I want one too. I do want one. I think they're so cute. It's just the pooping and dog sat a Labradoodle for 6 weeks. My homeboy went for training, and we had a Labradoodle, Sunny, and that dog was so cute, but it was a lot of work. And I miss Sunny, but I don't miss Sunny that much.
It
You
is.
see why it's like the dog will grow. Yeah, I know. He does need a friend to grow with. I know. He needs company, because, listen, I'm not trying to play with you all day. Because you know you got one. So you know you the only friend sometimes.
I don't want to play with you all the times. I have other things to play with, like this.
Yeah, I know. And you got your video games and stuff like that. Go play on the play. Go finish playing on the
Mr.
playground.
Guy. He can walk.
A family dog. And you right. They can protect. They sense everything that we don't. Because humans, we so delusional. Oh, that's just, I heard somebody at the door, but, that's nothing serious. The dog be barking, letting you look. No, bitch. Wake your ass up. Time to go. All right, go. Go. I'll see you later. We're going to leave here in about 10, 15 minutes, okay? See, mosquitoes are starting to get me. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
We're making them ugly faces. Oh, there was a kid that was on here earlier, wanted me to do something fun. I told him I don't know. I said, but my son knows how to touch the tip of his nose with his tongue. Show him you could do that. Whoa. You're an anomaly, son. Did you know that?
Yeah, I have a bunch.
See ya, she said, see you later.
Wait,
That's your cue to go.
Bye.
Bye. Out of here, kids. Scram. But yeah, sometimes I wish I had another one. That way he would have a playmate, but nah. I had a cousin that had 5 kids, and after like the third one, I was like, yo, is this hard? She said, no, after you have 2, it's easy. Really? She said, once you have multiples, it's nothing. It's like raising one. I find that very hard to believe. I just do. Anyways, yeah, I'm done talking about these street interviewers capitalizing off of the pain and addiction of other people. But at the end of the day, God has the last word. Karma is a beast. And it does happen. Go and have a baby girl. Ooh, yeah. I don't know about that, Miss Sweets. Listen, when I was pregnant with my son, I prayed, and I'm this right-handed guy, I prayed every day that it would be a boy. I said, Lord, you know my heart. You know what I deserve. You know I was a good child. You know that I didn't bring no problems to my parents. I was an angel, okay? And whatever I did do, they didn't know about. Please give me a boy. I do not want no girls, but that's just based off of my history of abuse as a kid. I didn't want that same thing happening if I had a girl, right? But that's something you got to worry about with boys as well, right? But yeah, I prayed hard, and I went to the ultrasound lady. My mom was with me, and I was just like, I just want a boy so bad. And she said, and a boy you shall have. And I said, thank you, Lord. Bless me with a boy. Greatest gift ever. Such a blessing to be a parent. Just to know that God trusted me that much to give me life. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Yeah, buddy, let's go. Struggling and surviving. How are you doing today? What are you guys doing? What's up, S-Con? S_Con. Great video so far. I appreciate you. What's wrong with having a girl? Listen, there's nothing wrong with having a girl, but like I just explained, when you go through things because you are a female as a child, you don't want to bring a girl into this world. Like, no, ma'am. Mm-mm. And then a lot of those street interviewers too are prostitutes, 304s, and he will literally title the video 304 gets into a fight, and I'm like, well, ain't that about it? Just gonna straight up call her a 304 like that? Like, yo, invite you to the live? Okay, let's see. How do I do that? What do I press? The three circles? The, what do I do? I seen it. Maybe I hit the plus sign at the bottom. You gonna get on here and talk about Trump? What you wanna talk about? Running errands and now chilling at home. Aw, you was running errands last night, boy. I'm like, if she don't get her black ass back home, it's crazy out here. Hit the plus sign. Okay, let's see. Oh, plus, start a poll. No, creator tools. Tell me what else to do. What do I hit? Because I don't have the 3 dots. Oh, wait, here go. 3 dots. Share, no. What do I hit? Live chat, no. He said, yeah, I want to talk about Trump. I'm talking about his presidency. Listen, all of us that's on this live right now, we all on the same page. So you are welcome to. Okay, no, not that. Microphone. 1 minute to start a highlight. I can't do it, bruh. You gotta walk me through it. Exactly, and that's the thing. Of course, listen, when we are born and we're brought into this world, at our core, God made us in the image of Him. Not just talking about the physical, right? Not just, oh, you have eyes, nose, and everything is symmetrical. No. When they say God made us in the image of Him, they're talking about His likeness, His spirit, all of the fruits of the spirits, having patience and kindness. We were brought into this world with these things. Unfortunately, things that happen to us, all of these environmental factors change that. And it makes us fearful, which makes us defensive, which makes us hate people and our lives and ourselves and everybody around us, you know? God made us in the image of Him. And so at our core, we are beautiful people. But other people, unfortunately, brings out the worst in us. All of the girls on there are beautiful. You know, I try to leave inspiring comments, things like that. But at the end of the day, they young, they getting that fast money, and they gonna do what they want to do, you know? So I usually just say a little prayer to myself, like, protect them, you know what I'm saying? But they are entertaining, for sure. Are they entertaining? Yes. Restart the live. I ain't doing that today. What up, DMW Shots 247? Y'all go check out his channel as well. Yo, DMW Shots, Struggling and Surviving. Y'all need to link because y'all be on the same tip. Both of y'all be driving and talking, and y'all all about Trump. DMW Shots 247. I met him on Marshall channel. Clipper Marshall channel. Everybody here, we on the Trump train. We on the Trump train. Yo. So, yeah, it'd be sad, but it'd be entertaining. Once you get past the fact that they gonna do what they gonna do, then you just start enjoying the video for whatever is actually happening. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I have to look at it, just to get through it, honestly. It is sad, though, that they're selling their bodies, and these girls are as young as, like, 17, 18. I watched a video at one time, where this guy was interviewing. It was, like, 5 girls, and they're all just sitting out on the stoop, just chilling. And it's, like, in the middle of the day on the weekday, and I'm like, yo, like, nobody working, nobody's... And he started asking, he was like, well, what do you do? Do you work? Do you go to school? You have kids? And these kids look like kids, but they got kids. And I'm like... And I think one of them asked, well, where's your kid right now? She's at school. And she's laid up there, you know, with her girlfriend. But then they get in the comments talking about, oh, I go to school. My kid is very well taken care of. How? There's no way. Because you ain't in school and you ain't working. So how is your kid very well taken care of? And that's another thing, too. We have to realize, you know, everybody's level of success is different depending on where you are. If you come from nothing and you're able to get just a little something, that to them is like the ultimate success. when there's a whole other world out there and so much more to be accomplished, but they're satisfied with just the little bit that the government gives them because they're able to sustain day to day, you know but that's not yeah, being able to have time to spend with your kid and do stuff with your children, that's true success. Let's see. Trump, that guy right now. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think he gonna get locked up though? Y'all think they actually gonna lock him up? Somebody said he's too old to get locked up, but then I came back and said, remember they locked Bill Cosby up, and he old as hell, but Bill Cosby is black as well. So it kind of don't work the same for us. You know what I'm saying? It don't work the same for us. But if they do lock him up, which I highly doubt, they were saying that he could still run for presidency and win. Ain't that some shit? So I don't know. Trump know all the loopholes. How many of you guys were surprised that he was found guilty on all 34 charges? I was surprised like a mug. I was so surprised. I know I should create a poll, huh? I think it gave me the option to do that. But I don't have enough people on here. You know what I'm saying? People don't be watching my videos, especially my lives like that, to go on here and actually do a poll. Look at this brother. He be encouraging me. Start a poll. Let's see. Let's see. How do I... Will Trump actually go to jail? I don't know if he will. I really don't think so. He's too rich. He raised $53 million after the verdict. Whoa, how? Did he sell some more sneakers? And I ain't gonna lie, listen, if them sneakers go on sale again, I'm getting them just for posterity's sake. Just for posterity. And then when my son turned 25 and he wants to get married, I'm gonna sell them and pay for the wedding or something, or buy him a house or some shit. So if them sneakers go on sale again, trust me, your girl is getting a pie. You won't see me walking around with them joints though. From his supporters. Wow. You see how they're able to just rack up money like that? They're able to they got people that are actually on their team. And that's how we have to be with each other. That's why blacks can't get nowhere, because we don't support each other like that. You know, the only way Jay Morrison was able to garner $14 million from other black people is because they thought they were getting something in return. They thought they were going to be able to invest it and then he was going to flip it and they was going to become rich. That's the only reason he was able to garner that. But if a sister out here got cancer, or if a sister out here is running for office, we don't support, because we're not looking at the long-term goal and the long-term effects that's going to affect all of us positively, right? And a lot of people wonder why a lot of black politicians don't support black agendas, because we're not donating to the campaigns. I keep telling y'all, you have to play the game in order to get something from it. If you want policies, if you want legislations, if you want bills, you gotta pay. If we could pay for hair, nails, whatever else, trips to Jamaica with our girls, we could sacrifice that money towards a person that's gonna get policy changed. That's how they do it. What aren't we getting about that? But we're so selfish and individualistic that we refuse to sacrifice a couple of dollars. I'm willing to sacrifice money if it's gonna go to a cause and if other people are gonna join me in that cause, but I'm not gonna be the only one, period, because I will be the only one. We definitely wouldn't raise that much for, nope, absolutely not. Like I said, unless we know we getting something back out of it. That's the only way we would donate money for something like that, is if we thought we was gonna be able to get something out of it. And that's a shame. It's sad. We make everyone else rich, spending our money on BS. Facts. Facts. Keep speaking the truth. I'm trying. All right, I'll see you when you get back, bruh. My phone is about to die, so I ain't gonna be here much longer, but I appreciate you so much for tapping in. Make better investments and lobbying for our demands. Exactly. But we got to do it together. That's the thing. We're never on the same page at the same motherfucking time. Never. You might have a small group of people that are like, rah, 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 let's go to people. We willing to do da, da, da. But then you have a whole other subset of people that are like, man, I'm trying to go stun on these hoes right now. And that's just how it is. We don't unify for nothing. Jay Morrison played on our need for group facts. Him and Boyce Watkins, they both did. He endorsed him. A lot of people endorsed him. He went on Vlad TV, did an interview with a suit and everything, trying to be all spiffy. Vlad was like, nah. Let me see what it do first, and then I might invest. But he was like, no. You know? So... And he tugged on my heartstrings. I ain't gonna lie, I almost invested in Tulsa, but let me tell you what happened, right? And I tell this story all the time, especially when people do videos about him. I have to put my story in the comments, right? I signed up online, and they were like, I think the minimum was either $50 or $500. I can't remember, but I was willing to put in $500, right? I go to the site. I swear it was like at least like 5 or 6 typos just in like the intro and when you go to the FAQs, and I'm just like, that right there was a first sign. That right there, that if you ever want to know if somebody is scamming, look at the literature behind what it is that they're saying. If shit is misspelled, scammer vibes. So I was like, So I sent an email, right? And I said, yo, my first question is, when I invest this $500, which property is it going towards? And when are you going to open up these properties for us to specifically pick which one we want to invest in? Because they had like 2 hotels, a Lafayette hotel and another hotel that they were saying that they wanted to buy up and then, whatever. And so I said, and secondly, on your website, there I counted at least 5 typos here, here, and here. You get an automatic email response back saying, oh, it's 500 minimum. Okay. We need an investment group that will do what they say, raise another 14. I mean, yeah, but like at this point though, how do we know that they are on the right track and that they are for the people? That's the problem. When trust is lost, it's hard to get it back, especially with us. One black person do something wrong and we looking at everybody sideways, and they could be legit as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. So I emailed him and was like, yo, you got these typos and I want to invest, but which property are you going for first, right? They never end up buying any of the properties, just so you know. But the Black House. And so I got an automatic email response. We got your email, we'll respond. Cool. I think either the next day or the day later, they said, thank you for your reply. Keep an eye out on the website and we will let you know when that specific property will be available. We'll also let you know when we do acquire a property and we want investors for that specific, or we'll funnel the money towards that one thing. They didn't say anything about the typos. So I'm like, well, I made them aware. I'll go back and check in a couple weeks. I'll go back a couple of weeks. I swear to God, the same typos are there. Same typos. My homeboy said, listen, I talked to 2 of my homeboys. Both are finance people, right? Well, one's finance. The other one is just kind of smart with his money. I said, yo, what do you think about this? One was like, hell no. The other one said, I don't know. I would have to see how it does first before I would invest. Just wait. Just wait. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. But Jay Morrison, yeah, he played in our face and he tugged at our heartstrings. I noticed that we are an emotional people, and we like things, we like material, and we're emotional. And when you put those together, yeah, anything can happen. Didn't buy anything. Nope. He bought the Black House, which he ended up, I think, selling recently. That was like the last thing that he sold. He did buy a farm with some acreage, but that's in his name. And I'm pretty sure he used the investment money to buy that property. So too many scammers preying on the community. Damn, it is a shame. It's actually just, it's really hurtful. It's disheartening and it's hurtful, and it really, you know. And I don't like to look at black people as a whole, but unfortunately, when one person does something negative, it literally does affect all of us. It tarnishes us all. It's not like it's just that one person did it, you know. No, it puts a stain on all of us, you know. So I'm very worried about the business that I do, and especially when it comes to investment. Like, I invested in Fanbase. It's not doing what it's supposed to do, and I want to just cash out. But I'm like, let me see what Isaac Hayes III gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went on the platform. I think I uploaded a video or two. It just ain't catching steam. Like, it ain't doing what it, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's positive, and I feel like he's doing it the right way, and he actually has a product for me to invest in. So, you know, it is what it is. You too, most definitely, Miss Sweets. Too many scammers, yeah. Jay Jerkum real estate. Yeah, it really does put a strain, you know. It puts a strain on the community. And it just makes us look bad, you know. I don't know. It is what it is. But anyways, I'm all out of shit to talk about. People are amazed with glamour and being sold a quick come up dream. When it comes to actual day-to-day work, we fall short or give up. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we give up. We got to stay strong and keep it rolling. But with that, you guys, I'm going to head on out. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, coming on the live. I appreciate you, Miss Sweets Talk. I love you so much. You pulling a Demetra made them aware of the typos. Listen, I had to, because I'm like, this is unprofessional. And if you've, you know, got all this money, the least you could do is make sure that you have somebody to go in there and just click Control All, highlight, spell check. It really does not take that. So the fact that you couldn't even do that, that right there was a horrible sign. You know, that was a sign that I can't go forward with it. 14 million could have helped rebuild the community, especially in this age of homelessness and all over the country. Absolutely. He could have took that 14 million and put it into some sort of fund where the money would have just kept growing, and he could have slowly done something here or there. He could have picked one city, one hood, revamped it. He could have literally, his goal was to buy the block. He literally could have just like picked an area where buildings are no longer being used, and he could have just renovated the whole block and just, I mean, and employed people to maintain all of that. I mean, easy shit. Like, I mean, I know it ain't easy, but when you got 14 million, I'm thinking stuff is easier to do when you have $14 million. Just my thoughts. Hey, Donovan, how you doing? I sound like Miss Sweet Talk. Hey, handsome, how you doing? Generational wealth breakdown with 14 million. Yeah. Yep. 14. Yeah, he could have changed a whole city's life with that million if he invested it right and flipped it and did what he said he was going to do. Could have. Glad I caught the live. I appreciate you, DMW shots. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. Donovan, catch the replay, bro. I wish you was here in the beginning. But I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you on the flip side.